Hello everyone and welcome back to Jonah Hoke Music. Thank you Nightwish fans for all your support in the last video. I had General Gabriel give me an entire list of Nightwish songs I need to react to. The last song was just incredible. I can tell I'm going to be a big old Nightwish fan. I really appreciate you guys watching. Today I'm checking out another Nightwish song, but I promise I will get back to the warning. But first, Nightwish. So without further ado, let's get into Nightwish Romanticide. Let's turn that up. That's definitely heavier than the last song. They're only starting out with just like a 4/4 romp kind of thing. No weird tempo changes. Like, what the hell is going on? I'm not quite sure what key it's in yet. It might be like E. Well, no, it sounds like maybe it's like a drop D tuning or something like that. Those notes that she was hitting in the beginning, along with the music, like, those onsets were perfect. Some people have told me that she has done a cover of Phantom of the Opera with another gentleman. And, I mean, you can tell she is classically trained. Like, those onsets are just absolutely spot on. Let's go back and listen because I kind of want to figure out what key it's in. I really hope she's done Diva Dance at some point. Oh. I understand. I understand what's going on now. We're, I believe, actually tuned down to D standard. For those who don't know, E standard is the typical guitar tuning. You'd be tuned to E, A, D, G, B, and E. D standard would mean you take every single string down a whole step. I'm actually tuned to D standard myself. It gives kind of a heavier sound. It's known as the Gojira tuning. The band Gojira popularized D standard. Pretty much every one of their songs is played in it. With D standard, you get that kind of like dissonant that Gojira kind of gets. I'm kind of curious what key it's in though, because it's kind of hard to tell, because it sounds like you would think they'd be in D minor. Let's go back to like the beginning of the first verse or so.
I am
Ah. I understand now. Man, these guys just surprise me every time. It's not in D minor, first of all. In fact, we don't know if the key is major or minor. The chords that they're playing in the verse and in the chorus are very simple, like chuggy power chords. Something like that. But we don't know what key it's in because they're not playing the third. Those chords right there is just the root note and then the fifth interval. So we don't know if they're in minor or major. In fact, I mean, it could be major for all we know. Because even when they go into the chorus, they play that, is that a G? And then they go into the F. And we still have no idea, like, what key are we in? That means I feel like they're going to do something with that later where they, like, switch over to, like, major or something, and then they go back to the playing the 1 and the 5 and then switch over to minor. I don't know. There's so many things you could do with it. Let's go back and catch that chorus. She's getting up there. Oh. So that's the actual chorus. I'm already getting chills. That guy can sing. People told me he could sing. He's got a good voice. I hope there's more songs where he sings with Floor. I mean, she's getting up there to already the D, the E's, the F's. All right. I mean, I take back this Link Dion comment from last video. Like, she's clearly better. So far the verse is playing the 5 chord, which is interesting. We're definitely in the key of G minor or something like that. But then the chorus seemingly goes to play the 1 and then the 7. Assuming we're in the key of G minor. I think we are. Again, it's hard to tell because they're not playing the third. It makes it more tense because you don't know exactly what key it's in. This actual second chorus here goes back to the 5, or the D root there. And then they go into a B flat. B flat is in the key of G minor. It would be the third. And then they go back to the 5, to the 3, to the 5, and then they jump back to the 1 there. I think they throw in like a 2 chord as well. I want to catch that chorus once more. The 1. Kind of going between the D and the B flat there. There's a G. That's where they played the third there. I see. Oh. getting a little chuggy. We're still in 4/4. Woo! Okay, Eddie. I knew he could shred. I just could tell from the last video. I knew that man could shred. I like how he's kind of mixing styles there a little bit. He was throwing in some tapping, doing some slow boomer bends, as the kids call them, and then throwing in some pinch harmonics as well. That felt very 80s coded. I kind of wonder if he ends up writing his own solos, or if Tuomas like kind of helps him write them. Oh, that was sick. I want to hear that again. Oh. Little harmonic dive bomb at the end. Very Eddie Van Halen. D, B flat, D. There's that A. Uh-oh. We're still in 4/4. Technically, it's a slower tempo, though. It's just like double time. Oh! Oh, look at that man headbang. I'm sorry. I thought this song was going to be regular. But now we do this. Now they're kind of like modulating keys here. You can't really tell like kind of what they're doing with the keys because it's kind of just playing like the chuggy like but they're literally like just going up a half step there. So instead most of the song was in G minor and you're playing that kind of weird D thing. Now they're jumping up here to a D sharp. And then they're jumping up another half step. So you're going from, and you're like, all right, this keeps climbing. Where's it going to go? And then they have some weird, like, I don't even know. I need to go back and listen to that. That was a lot. So they're hovering on that D sharp there. Going up to the E. Back down to the D. How interesting. So there's no time signature change. It's just a weird syncopation. They're basically doing 2/16 notes and then an 8th note strumming these different like power chords going down chromatically. That's really cool. I like that a lot. I hope they bring that back. D6. Well, she's a soprano. That's clear. That sounded easy for her. I like how they both went into like, they glissandoed up to it. And she keeps going up, and you're like, I forget the bass player's name. I think his name was Marco. He goes up, and then he stops, and floor keeps going up, and you're like, where's she going to end? D6 is high. People were telling me she's done Phantom of the Opera. That's Phantom of the Opera right there. Wow, Marco is good. Because he can get up there. Like he's getting up into, I think, the 5th octave. And he's able to, like, scream it out. Like, throwing in some, like, false chord closure there. And was that in the original? I know that Floor was the 3rd vocalist for Nightwish. But how old is this song? Was that in the original song, or did they just add that for the live version? What in the world is this? Hold on. Oh no, that was the end? Hold on. They've brought that thing back that I liked with the chromatic chords, but maybe there is a time signature change in the end here. Oh. That's really clever. No time signature change. They're doing the same thing as last time, but they're alternating where the chord is being played. So before, you were chugging the 2/16 notes and then playing the chord as an 8th note. But after they come around the 2nd measure, they end up playing the chord first. So and then they go. Something like that. So they're basically reversing the order of when they're playing the chord. It's so interesting. Like, who thinks of this stuff? It really throws you off because it's very non-traditional syncopation. I was expecting there to be more time changes. Like, really, they stuck with 4/4, but with just weird syncopations. And I mean, you don't need to change the time signature 17 times or whatever it was in Ghost Love Score if you have weird syncopations like this. Like, this sounded weird, this sounded progressive. I mean, it just goes to show. For a song to be, like, progressive, you don't have to be changing the time signature every 5 seconds. I like that. That was more of a traditional, like, metal song, I guess you could call it. I did not expect a D6 at the end. Already can't wait to do the next reaction. I think I'm going to do story time next because I saw that was also a little bit of a shorter one. I will definitely do The Poet and the Pendulum and then Greatest Show on Earth. Greatest Show on Earth is like 20 minutes long, so that's probably going to be a long video. I'm sure you guys would be glad to watch. Y'all have been amazing. You're some of the kindest people. The Nightwish Army and the Warning Army, like, I don't know if they'd be related or something, but y'all are all so nice. I'm looking forward to doing the next Nightwish reaction, and I promise the Warning is coming back. I would appreciate if you guys would like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. Have a wonderful day.